the divine comedy of existence. Let's start with the basics, shall we? Picture this. One fine day, or night, who knows? You, the universe, decided it was tired of just sitting around in all its infinite glory. What's a universe to do when it's eternally bored? Create stuff, of course. Big bang, bam, boom. Look at all that chaos. And then, somewhere along the way, it decided to get creative with you. Yep, you. Tiny little you, with your anxieties about whether you turned off the stove or not, are actually the universe's way of making life interesting for itself. Now, don't let it go to your head. Well, actually do. Because here's the kicker. You are God. But not in that bearded man in the sky who's judging your internet search history kind of way. More like, the universe desperately wanted to know what it's like to binge watch an entire series in one weekend kind of way. You are God's experiment in self-awareness, a little slice of divine consciousness thrown into a meat suit and told, go have fun, but don't screw it up too badly. But let's be real, if you've ever dropped a slice of pizza face down on the floor, you already know that perfection isn't part of the package. The universe, for all its infinite wisdom, has a dark sense of humor. It knows that life is absurd, so it created you. A being capable of contemplating the meaning of existence while simultaneously forgetting where you parked your car. Hilarious, right? The art of doing nothing and realizing everything. Here's a thought experiment for you. What if the most profound revelation you could ever have came not from climbing the highest mountain, but from simply sitting your butt down and doing absolutely nothing? That's right, nada. No social media, no Netflix, just you in the void. Scary, huh? You see, beneath all the noise, all the distractions, there's a little voice. No, not the one that tells you to eat another cookie at 2 a.m. Although, let's not ignore that one either. I'm talking about the voice of eternity. It's that subtle whisper in the back of your mind, the one that says, hey, maybe, just maybe, you're more than the sum of your bad hair days and credit card debt. But of course, we're all too busy being busy to hear it. The world tells you to hustle, grind, and make something of yourself. The universe, on the other hand, is sitting back with a cup of cosmic tea, chuckling at how seriously we take it all. Relax, it says. You're already everything you're trying to become. In fact, the universe, being the cheeky omnipresence that it is, put all the answers right where you'd least expect to find them, in the silence. The problem is, silence is terrifying. Silence doesn't care about your to-do list. Silence isn't impressed by your productivity apps. Silence just is. And in that stillness, if you dare to sit with it, you start to notice something. You are the silence. You are the space between thoughts, the calm beneath the chaos. You're not just in the universe is in you. Mind blown yet? Welcome to your own mind. Now that we've gotten cozy with silence, let's dive into that sprawling metropolis known as your mind. Oh yes, the mind. That endless parade of thoughts, worries, dreams, and random song lyrics that pop up at the most inconvenient times. But did you ever stop to wonder who's actually in charge up there? Spoiler alert. It's you, but not the you think you are. Not the you that gets mad when someone cuts you off in traffic, or the you that's convinced you're going to die alone because you said something awkward at a party 5 years ago. No, I'm talking about the real you. The you that's watching all this unfold like it's the latest Netflix drama, sipping a metaphorical martini and thinking, wow, this plot is all over the place. But I'm hooked. Here's the wild part, that you is the universe playing hide and seek with itself. The divine is hiding in plain sight, wearing the mask of your everyday worries and triumphs, just waiting for the moment when you peel back the layers and realize, holy crap, it's been me all along. You're not just a part of the cosmic game, you are the game, the player, and the rules. And sure, sometimes it feels like the game is rigged. Life can be absurd, tragic, and downright infuriating. But that's the beauty of it, isn't it? The universe didn't set out to create perfection, it set out to create experience. And guess what? That means you get to screw up, learn, laugh, cry, and do it all over again. The universe isn't keeping score, it's too busy laughing at the punchline.
The grand illusion, or why we're all in this together. Here's where things get really trippy. You know how you're walking around thinking you're this separate entity, this lone consciousness floating in a sea of other, equally confused consciousnesses? Well, surprise, that's all an illusion. Yep, the universe pulled a fast one on you. The idea that you're separate from everyone else is just the cosmic version of those mirrors at a funhouse. They make you see things that aren't really there. In reality, there's no other. The boundaries we think exist between me and you are about as real as the Easter Bunny. Sure, we have different bodies and minds, but at the core, we're all just the universe, putting on different costumes, playing different roles in this never-ending improvisational theater. It's like a cosmic masquerade ball, and the only rule is to have fun with it. But here's the thing about illusions. They're convincing. We go through life convinced that our struggles, our triumphs, our Facebook arguments are the reality, and in a way they are. But they're also not. The moment you realize that the person who cut you off in traffic is just another version of you, doing their best in the grand chaos of existence, you start to see the humor in it all. The universe, after all, has a dark sense of humor, and it loves to remind us that we're all in this together, whether we like it or not. So, next time you feel that pang of loneliness, remember, you're never truly alone. How could you be? Everywhere you go, there you are, in every person, every moment, every breath. The universe is having a blast experiencing itself through you, through everyone you meet, through every weird and wonderful moment. It's all just a game, and we're all on the same team, even if we don't always realize it. Embrace the absurd, or How I Learned to Stop Worrying and Love the Cosmic Joke. Let's be honest, life doesn't make sense. It's a series of random events strung together by the thinnest thread of causality, and trying to find meaning in it is like trying to teach a cat to play the piano. Sure, it's possible, but is it worth the effort? But here's the twist. The meaning of life isn't something you find, it's something you create. The universe gave you the ultimate creative license. You're not just a character in the story of existence, you're the co-author, the editor, and the reader. You get to decide what it all means, and the best part? There are no wrong answers. So, why not have a little fun with it? Why not embrace the absurdity? You're God after all. You can choose to see life as a tragedy, a comedy, a romance, or a really weird indie film that doesn't quite make sense but leaves you thinking about it long after the credits roll. The choice is yours. In the end, it all comes down to this. Life is a cosmic joke, and you are both the punchline and the comedian. The universe isn't asking you to have it all figured out. It's not expecting you to be perfect or enlightened or even remotely functional half the time. It's just asking you to show up, play the game, and maybe, just maybe, enjoy the ride. Because when you strip away all the illusions, all the noise, all the self-imposed rules and expectations, what's left is something simple, something profound. You are the universe, experiencing itself, laughing at itself, loving itself. And that, my friend, is the greatest punchline of all. If you like the content here at Telos, please consider to share, like, comment, subscribe, and hit the notifications bell to stay connected and never miss out on our future videos. If you want to support the channel, buy me a coffee, link in the description, or send super thanks. From the bottom of my heart, I thank you for your support.